Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Welcome. Hope all is well and hope y'all are doing okay and awesome and fantastic. Okay, bam, let's get right into the video. Okay, so today we'll be talking about copywriting. What is copywriting? And we are also going to be talking about self-improvement. I made a little PowerPoint down here below. Self-improvement and how to go about it, and stuff like that for those of y'all who are needing just a little extra help on that self-improvement. I went ahead and put into a PowerPoint, did the research for y'all, and hopefully, y'all can just take some notes and stuff like that on it. First things first, let's get into this copywriting thing. So with copywriting, and just for you guys, just for those of y'all that don't know, copywriting is everywhere. Okay, copywriting is everywhere. Okay, copywriting is 80% research and 20% writing. Okay. First tip in copywriting that you want to do is you want to show, don't tell. Okay. So you want to show your potential customer or client what it is that you're trying to, that what is you can do for them or your product can do for them. You don't want to tell them, you want to show them. And by that, have a picture in place, a whole bunch of stuff like that. Picture, little illustration. I mean, the text is good too, but you really want to have that illustration of that photo there to really get your clients engaged. Next topic is, if you can show your customers you're good at something, don't tell them. You still want to show them. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this word reciprocity, damn, excuse my language, that is a tongue twister right there. Reciprocity. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically what that means is that if somebody does something for you, you're more likely to do something for them. Okay, for instance, like if somebody, let's say if somebody helps you, if somebody gives you a ride to work one day, then you're more than likely to give them a ride because they helped you out at first, In marketing terms, someone gives you a free video. In marketing terms, someone gives you a free download, and you download it, and you download that software, and in terms, you will feel a free sense of obligation to buy something from them because they gave you something for free. And this also ties into persuasion principles that psychologists like to call it the consistency on how us as human beings, how we'll continue to shop at one grocery store just because we've done it before. Like we'll go out of our way just to go shop there. Right? It's like the same with food, right? Same with food. You got two Italian restaurants. Let's say Olive Garden and what's another Italian restaurant? Damn, let's just make up one. Mario's Pizza Pasta, right? They're both successful, right? Mario's Pizza Pasta is made up, y'all. I just made that up. But bear with me now. Now they're both made up, right? Both made up. Or not Olive Garden, but Mario's Pizza Pasta is made up. But they're both successful. Now, if people have been going to Olive Garden in the past, the same people that have been going to Olive Garden, they'll keep going back to Olive Garden. Now, both these restaurants serve the same stuff, same entrees and all that stuff, appetizers. Now, let's say people go to Mario's Pizza Pasta. People are going to go to Mario's Pizza Pasta because they're going to go out of their way. If there's an Olive Garden right there, well, they're passing up an Olive Garden right now, but a Mario's Pizza Pasta is 5-10 miles up the road. They'll continue to go to Mario's Pizza Pasta because that's where they've been going in the past. So remember that, y'all, with the copywriting. All right. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and jump into our PowerPoint. Okay, on self-improvement and how to do it the right way. Okay, let's go ahead and make this into a slide. All right. Continue. Paste, enter. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Getting a little rough here. Hold up. Get out of this. Get out of this. Okay. All right. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Picture. Okay. There we slideshow. Okay. God damn. Excuse my language. I don't know why. I was having a slow moment with that. Shit. Excuse my language. Okay. There we go. All right. How to self-improve yourself the right way. All right. What is self-improvement? Self-improvement is all about being a better version of yourself. Here below, I listed a few key points. Improving yourself every day by 1%. 1%. Guys, for those of you that want to be, that want more out of, basically for those of you that know you are worth more and that you can do better, you got to improve yourself by 1% every day. Every day. If you want to quit your job and stuff like that, you got to improve yourself 1% every day. Guys, I'm doing this with you, so you're not alone. I'm improving myself 1% every day. You always want to be a student. Always, 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 always. You want to be a student. You always want to constantly learn. Okay? As entrepreneurs, guys, we never have a graduation day. And remember, you are not going to conquer it all, you guys. There's so much to learn. You're not going to conquer it all. I don't care if you read every day and study every day, nonstop, 24/7. You drink Monsters just to keep you up, or you drink Mountain Dew, or whatever you drink, water, piss, whatever it is that you drink to keep you up. You are not going to conquer it all, okay? No, you're not. It's just not going to happen. So there's always something to learn. Be open-minded too. I say that a lot. Be open-minded. Next one. Continue to move forward and don't dwell on the past. Y'all want to always move forward. Do not dwell on the past. If something happened in your past that, kind of gives you a flashback of your current situation, like, if you want to spend some money, but you had a flashback where you bought something and then, it didn't, or let's say you're making an investment, but you had a flashback where you did make the same investment and it didn't turn out so well. Guys, don't be afraid. Failure is just a practice shot, you guys. It's like throwing darts at a dartboard. If you miss the bullseye, what do? You get another dart and throw it again. You just don't say, oh my God, screw it. I can't do anything right. No, you just get another dart and throw it again. That's all it is, y'all. Failure is a practice shot. If Thomas Edison didn't fail, you guys know that Thomas Edison, I was reading biography about that man. Awesome man. He was, you guys are awesome too, but he failed like 10,000 times trying to get like a spark, with the light. And he was on the right track. He had all this stuff. He just kept failing every time. And everybody kept telling him, hey man, don't you think it's time to give up on that? He said, they were like, man, you just keep on, failing and stuff. And his reply was, for every time I fail, that's just the way not to do it. And I was like, oh my gosh, wow. Awesome comeback. So you guys, if it wasn't for him failing all those times, if he would have gave up, we would have never had electricity. Now, granted, someone probably would have figured it out further along the road, but being the fact that he didn't give up made him a wealthy man, and we have electricity to this day. Thank you, Thomas Edison. Next one. I even drew an arrow at this and highlighted it and made it in red so you guys can actually see this. Being responsible. Okay, this is key right here, you guys. I need you guys to be responsible. If you don't be responsible, none of this stuff is going to work for you guys. You guys need to be responsible and stop blaming other people for your life. Okay, that's the first step. Be responsible. No, I put this is key right here. Be responsible. Setting goals for yourself. A man or a woman without a goal is like a ship without a sail. It cannot go anywhere. You guys need to set goals. For those of you that don't set goals, I want you to start today. Matter of fact, I want you to start right now. Grab a sheet of paper and at the top, goals. And as I'm going through this, write your goals. And at the end of this video, go ahead and do me a favor. Hang up those goals on the fridge or in the bathroom. Wherever you're at the most, wherever you're going to see the goals the most. Hang it up and put it there every morning so you can look at it and read them every morning. You need to know where you're going, you guys. If you don't know where you're going to be like a log in the lake or in the river, just going with the flow. I don't want you guys to go with the flow. Okay? All right, next one. Now, these may or may not be new habits, but if they are, remember, new habits aren't easily formed. You guys, I was reading a book, and it said that it takes 30 days for a new habit to be mentally ingrained inside of you. So 30 days, you guys, remember that. 30 days for a new habit. So if you don't like reading, start reading 30 minutes a day, every day. And the next thing you know, after a month, that'll become a new habit. Once these habits are formed, they will follow you for the rest of your life. Remember that, guys. Once you form these habits, they will follow you for the rest of your life. Notice how what's the most common habit most human beings have today? That is what? I'll tell you. Going to work for somebody else. That's a habit. Okay, that's a habit for most people. So, if you want to work for yourself, you need to unlearn that habit and learn the habit of working for yourself. Okay. All right. Next slide. How to set goals. Now, this may seem like a no-brainer here, but I am going to simply lay it out for you. Okay. Get a sheet of paper and at the top write goals to persuade you more in accomplishing your goals. P.S. I do this personally. Right at the top of the paper, goals. Goals I need to accomplish. I feel like when you do this, it creates a mental attitude destined for success. Okay, so down here below, we got the guy walking towards the goals. I need you guys to walk up the steps towards the goal. I don't need you guys to walk backwards. So I need you to keep moving forward. Okay, in life, you are either creating something out of it or you're disintegrating. So if you're disintegrating, you're going backwards. If you're creating, you're going forwards. And remember, guys, life is constantly moving. It's constantly moving. Everything is within a flow of each other. So just like time, if you're not moving with it, then you're just a slow dying, okay? Goals. Notice how I put a magnifying glass on the word goals. I need you guys to really get that in your mind. Goals. All right. Bottom right, set goals. Make a plan. Get to work. You guys need to take action. Don't just set the goal and hope it will come to you. If you want that Mercedes or if you want that brand new Ford F-150 black, the lift kit on it, I need you guys to get to work, take action. Don't just don't just write, I want a Ford F-150. Okay. Don't just write, I want a bigger house. Write that, but actually take action. Figure out how you can get that house. And do not say, oh, well, I can't afford that. Stop saying that I can't. If you're on my channel, you definitely don't need to be saying I can't. We don't say that on my channel. We don't say I can't or I hope. Okay? We don't say none of that. We say, how can I afford it? I will get that done. That's what we say. We don't say I can't. Okay? How can I afford it? Figure it out. Next one, stick to it. Stick to the plan. Even if it all feels down and low, stick to it. Okay? Stick to it. Stick to it like glue. Gorilla glue. Stick to it. Okay? Stick to it. Because if you don't stick to it, you give up. Right before you're about to hit that jackpot, you give up. And then bam, everything, you're just all mad and punching walls and throwing your desk around and breaking the laptop. But you don't know that. If you would have just if you would have just gave it another month, you would have had it. You would have hit jackpot. But you decided to give up early. You hear about that story? I don't know if y'all did, but a little off topic here, but it correlates with what we're talking about. A guy had, it was a long time ago, back in the early days where I think it was two brothers. They were out hunting. Not hunting. They were out searching for gold. They were looking for gold mines. You guys can actually look this up too. But they were digging holes and stuff like that. Kept trying to find gold, and they kept digging and digging. They had the radars and everything. Man, these guys were ready, right? So they kept digging and digging. They were doing it for like 2 weeks straight. Just kept trying to find it, and they were in the area. They just didn't know where at. And they kept doing it and doing it, man. After, this days and days and long hours, man, they just finally just said, they both looked at each other and was like, man, I give up, right? And that's what I don't want you guys to give up. They gave up, right? They gave up. Now, here's the thing. Another group of brothers came along, and they were also in the same search of some gold mines. They went to the same spot, but I think it was like a couple feet away from where the brothers were at, the first brothers that did the digging. These guys, the gold mine was there. Like the first brothers were in the right spot, but like the gold mine was like a few feet away from them, something crazy like that. And these other two brothers, they came and they kept digging and digging. But these guys though, they didn't give up. They did not give up, right? I mean, these guys were sweating, digging holes. They weren't even eating. They were just trying to find this gold, right? When a man makes up his mind, it's only a matter of time, So he kept digging and digging. They kept digging. And eventually, they kept digging until the shovel just hit, like, boom. They heard that noise. Next thing you know, bunch of gold. They found it. Now think about it. The first brothers gave up. Had they have not gave up, they would have found that gold and been wealthy. But since they decided to give up, it went to the other brothers. The competition. And that's what I don't want you guys to do. I don't want you guys to give up. Okay. Yeah, it creates self-doubt, when things are hitting rock bottom. But you got to stick with it, man. Stick with it. Stick with it. Okay. And then after that, you're going to reach your goal. Okay. Now, you can either follow my mouse here, guys. You can either, okay, like this is your goal. Oops, sorry about that. We didn't mean to do that. Okay, this is your goal right here. This is you. You can either take a straight path towards that goal and get there faster, or you can zigzag, and it's going to take you forever to get there. Either way it goes, you're going to get to your goal. If you study and stuff like that and actually take action, you're going to reach your goal, guys. It's just going to happen, right? There's just no way it cannot, So like I said, it's either a straight path, get you there faster to that goal, or you can zigzag. And that zigzag is trying to do it all yourself and thinking you know all the answers. That's when it's going to take you longer to get there. You're going to get there, but it's going to take you longer. But if you talk to mentors and, take courses and just, talk to people who've done it, you're going to get there faster. Remember, guys, you are not going to make it alone. Okay? That's something I had to understand. I am not going to make it alone. I need to hire a mentor, a person who knows what they're doing, a millionaire who knows how to do what I'm trying to do, because they know something I don't. So let me talk to them and, get on that phone call with them and pick their mind, right? Invest in yourself, guys. Okay. Next slide. What do you do if you find yourself getting off course, losing focus, not being persistent? You have to realize what it is that you want and just staying focused on it. So guys, this goes back to the previous slide about the goals I was saying, right? This guy clearly had a mission. He had a goal to get somewhere. Now, I don't know what happened, but from the looks of it, it looks like he got off course, right? It looks like he was taking the zigzag. Remember that little zigzag thing I was showing you guys? Looks like that's what he was doing, right? He wasn't focused. So therefore, he ended up in a wreck. Hopefully, everybody was okay and all that good stuff. I'm not sure. But unfortunately, when you don't stay focused, stuff like this happens. And I don't want this to happen to y'all. Now either way it goes, he's still going to get to where he's going. Just because he got in an accident, that's not going to stop him from getting where he's going. That's just an obstacle, right? But now it's going to take him longer to get to that goal where he's trying to go. Now, had he just been focused on it, he would have got there. But no, he wanted to zigzag and, bam, 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 bam. All right? So stay focused, y'all. Next slide. All right. My favorite slide. All right. Last slide, actually. Nope, it's not the last slide. I lied to y'all. Sorry about that. Okay. Never blame your circumstances for not being able to do something. Let me repeat that again. Never blame your circumstances for not being able to do something. Oftentimes, people will feel let down and letting their circumstances get into the way of their goals. No matter what your circumstances are, if you really want to achieve something, you'll find a way. Chris Hogan, he's a guy, He used to be on. For those of you that don't know Chris Hogan, he was on Dave Ramsey's show. He's not on there no more. I guess there was an altercation with him having an affair with one of the coworkers or something like that. You all can go look into that story. I didn't really get into all that mumbo jumbo, but Chris Hogan always used to say, "Make progress, not excuses," and I just love that quote. Make progress, not excuses. Because you always oftentimes hear people making excuses, not progress. Oh, I can't do that, man. My car's messed up, man, and I can't go there, man. Or I can't get that job, man. I don't know how to do it, man. You guys know how many times I heard people say, "Yeah, man, I want to start working from home, but I don't know how to use a computer." Learn. Why don't you learn? Learn how to use a computer. Everything in life is a learning process. You know what it is? People are afraid to fail. I don't understand why. Okay, when you're a baby, right? You were walking. The only way to learn how to walk is by falling. No baby came out the womb just walking. Okay, hell, if you did, we need to find where that baby's at. Okay, but I don't think there'll be ever a baby that just comes out walking, just straight walking. I mean, not even crawling, just walking. No, you had to crawl first, and when you did start walking, you had to get your balance, and you failed, right? If you would have never failed and hit your knees, right, you would have never learned how to walk. But you notice, hell, you kept falling. You're like, oh, I don't like that. So you learned how to keep your balance. It's like riding a bike. If you'd have never fell off the bike, you would have never knew how to keep your balance. So remember, y'all, failure is an event, not a person. Let me repeat that. Failure is an event, not a person, okay? All right, next slide. The movie theater in your mind, okay? I want you guys to have a movie theater in your mind on how you want your life to be. Everything I have in my life right now currently is a result of my mind. Even yours too. All the personal belongings that you bought and own is a result of you thinking about it and getting it. Now think about this for a minute. Universities say that we as humans are only operating on about 10% of our own brain capacity. Right? Imagine if we operate on a higher percentage or even a higher frequency of our brain. We could run the whole world if we wanted to. I was reading the biography of Hitler in a book about him. They say this is why Hitler was so powerful. He understood this law very well and the power a person's mind can have. So if Hitler can understand this law, then we all can. Think about if everybody used their minds. Oh my gosh, this world would be out of its world. But most people don't use their minds. They lose them. And what happens if you don't use something for long enough? You just lose it, right? That's where you got to keep constantly your mind. You got to keep that mind engaged constantly. Because if you don't, your mind is gonna. It's just gonna, like I said earlier, it's gonna disintegrate. It's gonna be like just some dust. It's just gonna disappear. We want to create something out that dust. Okay, we don't want it to disintegrate and blow away. We want to create something out that dust. All right, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to create something out that dust you have. Okay. So some takeaways here. And y'all bear with me, y'all. As time goes on, I'm going to get better with this stuff. I'm going to actually start doing some more hands-on and stuff like that. So y'all let me know what y'all want to see and stuff like that too. I'm also going to be showing you guys money-making ways online as well. I just want to do stuff like this for those who are on my channel. And since my channel is about hustling, being self-made and, entrepreneurship mindset and stuff like that, I also want to make content about, self-improvement and stuff like this for those who are watching my channel and are interested in my content of how to do stuff like this. So just so they have a better grasp and I can help them get a leap like a frog, just get that leap going. Because, sometimes that's all people need. Sometimes just that extra push to help them get going, right? It's like a car. Sometimes a car just needs a jump start. And that's what some people need in life. They just need that jump start to get them going to where they need to be. So that's what my channel's for, right? Okay, so perfect. Y'all have a good evening, and we will talk later. All right? Bye.